Hello, subscribers. Hello, YouTubers. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful get ready coronation. It's like almost happening. I love the highlights and what we've been seeing. Catherine in her beautiful white. She changed into a blue. She had on red. Oh, she is such the queen and princess. And I've been liking Camilla's outfits too. She had on one outfit, it was blue. It was this beautiful blue. And then she had white in the inside of it. And then on her hat. I was like, okay, I see you, Camilla. I am so excited to see the all the beauty and everything and all the wonderful people in the United Kingdom watching you guys celebrate and be out there, and it's awesome to see. And I hope you guys show up and show out, because this is the reason why it's you need a reason to come together. So those that are protesting are missing out on something so great. And why would I want to be on that side of history? That takes us to our girl, Miss Meghan. So we can't escape her. She doesn't escape. She just comes up in every conversation. And I think it's the shockery of it all, that people are saying the same things and everybody is agreeing and everybody understands now that we there's a problem here, and the problem is Meghan. And I don't know if this is not it. I know it isn't. Can't be. I'm not even going to say it because that would just be stupid. So let's move on. So I wrote down some things, and what I wrote down, because first of all, I want to come on here and say hello and hi to you guys, and just say how excited I am about this entire coronation. Oh my God. It's interesting that you can feel it here. It's on every channel. Like, we've been watching TV. It's like, boom, coronation, watch it. I mean, it's everywhere. And then they just showing the histories and everything. And then, little bits and pieces about Meghan and Harry. But, so, I don't want to keep you guys too long, because I know you can. And we're getting ready, we're at countdown. Okay, so this is gonna be a fun. It's not gonna be too serious, or a rant or something like that. But I don't know what you would call my videos. This is my personal opinion. This is my. Don't quote me on none of this. This is my opinion. This is stuff that's going on up in there, and just wondering if you guys are. What are you thinking? I love the feedback. Let's get Fergie out the way. You guys are not going to convince me of that. That the family, the Militons, are the grandparents of the future king. Oh. So, in that case, Pippa, the brother, the father, and the mother, the whole family gets to go. So it wasn't just the parents, it was the whole family. At least that's what I read. I could be wrong. Now, I could kind of see that if it's the parents, but they invited the entire family. And so I was told that Fergie's seat was supposed to be saved for. There was limited seating and all of this. I'm sorry, you guys, you're not going to convince me on that one. Jaws really lost a brownie one. Here go my husband. Ooh, I know those brownie ones. he says, I've lost a brownie point. I said, you've lost one from me. Anyway, he's so cute. I love my husband. I said, please let me go talk to my family, my subscribers. He said, yes, go. I have to give him a back rub though. So I said, okay. So, but before that, so we were having a conversation and he gives me my inspiration too. So I was like telling him about the basketball date, the Laker game. And he was like, I can't believe he hadn't seen it. Or anyway, moving on. He says, let me see it. Let me see the video. And I showed him. And I said, before I showed him, I was just telling him, I said, you automatically see the separation. You can see it. You can see that there's something fake going on with Meghan. And Harry is just trying to get through it. He's just trying to get through it because he doesn't really know what's going on. He was fighting with her this morning. And now they're going to a Lakers game to show that they're still a great couple. But that relationship is gone. I said, honey, that ain't there no more. I said, you can see her push him because that's her MO, touching and pushing. And I said, look how he reacts as soon as she does something like with his arm. He immediately turns around, makes that funny face like, oh, well, that's my cue. She's not doing it. And I said, honey, you know that they let you know before you get in there, you're going to be on the kiss cam. There's no surprise. So when they showed her, she was already giggling and going into a spell on the screen. It was just so fake. That's why someone called her a third level actress. I don't know what it was. It was Tom Bauer, but he called her an actress that really wasn't. She can act, but not. If they were trying to make me feel like they were just this wonderful couple, it reminded me when she was holding on to him at the castle during the time that they were about to get married or introduce themselves as a couple or going to get married. But Harry, his face was so lit up, like he had found gold. He was so excited. You could see it. You could see it inside his soul that he really felt like he had met his soulmate. And I don't think he felt like I don't feel like Harry believed that he was meant to meet someone that was going to make his life pure heck. I'm going to start saying heck because that other word is kind of too much. Yeah, make his life pure, just chaotic, where he is not loved by his country, his family. That's a lot of hate or disrespect or traitor and stuff. They were calling him a traitor. I don't think Harry signed up for that, and this is why. Because while they were dating, you could see how the control started shifting during the dating period. Remember that time when Harry was trying to put his arm down, and my daughter put those stickers on the back of the bed. So anyway, she was grabbing his arm, and he didn't want to hold it. She insisted, and she made him do it, and she did. And then you can go on the Real House. She's always controlling him, period. We know that with her hand signals and with her movement. I even talked about it on my last video, how she gave him this look, like if you look like you want to interrupt me or make me in the back again, we will have this conversation. You know, like she altered his personality to become what she wanted him to do for her. And so that's the Harry that we're seeing now, and that's what everyone is saying about her in the UK. God, I forgot my point. I'm going to bring it back. But I was talking about their date night, how fake it was. It just wasn't genuine. And Harry was so excited about getting married to her at the time. Remember? And then at the game, did he look happy to you? He looked like his face was red on the side. And I said, in the picture, his nose was red and his face was red. And it probably was just from the California sun. But Harry didn't look happy. He didn't look like he did on the steps that day. He didn't even have that fake smile. He was just yeah. It was only her doing the smiling and the picture taking and the look at me which tells me she continues to give him hell. And she gave him hell going home. Why does Harry hate his family so much? What did Harry say that made him hate his family so much? Or they disrespected him? Or they hate his wife? Because the whole reason why Harry left, now, not Meghan, the reason, because there's two stories. I don't believe that Harry decided that he was going to write a book called Spare and talk about his sister-in-law and his stepmother and all of that. I don't believe that. Nobody will ever be able to convince me of that. She got him on board and convinced him that this is the greatest plan. And he got suckered and washed into it and became a traitor. Yes, he did. But she was the muscle. And the sad part about it is that this is how she treats him. Why didn't she kiss her husband on the kiss cam? If you're so in love and everything is so great, why did you push him? She put her hand up like, don't kiss me. And then she touched him and moved back. And I said, honey, watch. He said, oh, Harry made that face. I said, but even before the face, it's just so, ooh, poor Harry. I'm curious to see what Harry looks like, and I really feel like he's just going to be this robot. Because Harry knows how to act. He knows how to be royal. He's always been that all his life. So he'll come over there and do that. But Harry's not happy over here in California. In Montecito. I'm just wondering when his regrets are going to just fly up. Or does he feel like he's trapped? Because you can't tell me that she's not blackmailing him and telling him that if you leave me, you will never see your kids again. I could be wrong. I am insinuating. So, the whole point of that story was the fake date. Harry flies home on a jet. I know a lot of people are going to be upset with because they talk about saving the earth. But here's my thing. It's the young people that I hear are fighting for climate change and that change. And you can't tell me that they're on these two sides after they say one thing and do another. That's all. The headlines are killing her. It says, one headline said, Harry will not be able to escape or make amends with his family until that relationship is over. Until Meghan's out of the picture. That's what the headlines are saying. And then they're having discussions about it. They're asking them, listen, the press is asking the locals, how do they feel about Meghan and Harry? And 99.9% of them are saying that she is trouble. She is not nice. She is very, very mean to do what she did. I came on here because I really wanted to talk about her father again, because I'm still trying to figure out what he did, and I probably won't ever find that out, because I don't think that a father could do anything to my mind that would make me stop talking to him. Especially something as stupid as some paparazzi pictures and telling the world that I'm a spoiled brat or whatever else he said. Because he know me best. He raised me. Right back. I see some of us, not some of us, but want to point the finger at Thomas Markle, how he raised his daughter. First of all, Thomas Markle didn't have his daughter the whole time. He had her in pieces. But then when he did have her, he took care of her the best way he knew how. So, and first, here's how I see it with mine. They did the best they could with what they did for me. And for that, I'm grateful for both of my parents. And first of all, I would have told them to get over here and get in the kingdom. Pack your bags and let's go. We're going to have a little house for you right here. No, she shut the door right before the coronation. But the sad part about all of this is that she's getting bad press everywhere. There's no good press. How do you not have one? It's going to be interesting tomorrow, because on these news stations on how they handle the Harry and Meghan situation. But look how the conversation is going to go. Gail is going to sugar do it, how she do it. Okay? I won't watch that show. I will hear about it later. So you have the UK telling her that she did all of this. This is all her fault. Not trolls. These ain't people online. These are real local people that are not on the internet, are not chatting with people and saying anything, but telling her exactly how they feel about her. And no one's listening, because it's the press. No, it's the people. Mm-hmm. The locals are telling you how they feel about you. One lady, she just was like, ooh, yeah, She said Harry wrote that book. They said that was not Harry before they met her. Ooh, I don't want to be that wife. Can you imagine becoming a princess and then I said this before, but check it out. Because you're in the fairy tale, okay? You're in the fairy tale. You marry a prince. And you want his people to love you like they love him. And they instantly fell in love with you because of the respect and the love that they have for him. But you didn't even care that she didn't care that the UK, his people, would be upset with him or turn against him and say, you traitor. Because of her ambition. Because of her Hollywood fame. Because if it wasn't about her Hollywood fame, then why in the heck did Meghan just come out introducing herself 3 times on the scene? Hello. And then at the fake date, don't kiss me, Harry. You know you're not getting any of this. It's over. We are roommates only. If Trevor had came out with his book first or soon, we're going to fill in the details. If that ever comes out, what kind of person she is when she is just in a relationship. But we see mailing back rings, lying about the whole situation. I don't want to get off the track. That's what they're saying about her. But this company is going to WM something. My mom said, she's got a company. To do what, mother? What is this company going to do? I was talking about the princess. Imagine, you're the princess. And my first fear is, will the people accept me? That would have been my fear, that they wouldn't have accepted me. And so me would have been following the queen around like a little puppy girl and doing whatever I needed to do to make sure that I was doing what I was supposed to do, to make sure I was making the people accept me. Because the verdict is still out, but we love you instantly just because of who you married. And then like it was just like nothing to her to sit on that show and have a whole conversation with Oprah Winfrey and throw it, to me, all out. All out. But right here during coronation time, don't forget, she wanted to be on the balcony. Me and my husband was just looking at the balcony. They were showing a clip of Diana and King Charles when they got married. And their kiss was so beautiful. And it was on the balcony. And I have never seen that many people before. You guys turned out for Princess Diana's wedding. I have never seen that many people before. Like, you guys were like, I had to be. Like, that. Let me know if Catherine was bigger, but I don't remember that. Whoa. It just was insane. She was a true princess. And yeah, Harry insults us all when he compares Meghan to I won't even say it. So instead of her doing that, she has a whole country just like, ooh, I don't know about her. I don't know about her. Because now's the time to hear it. You're not going to hear it anymore after the coronation. Everybody's going to go home. They're still going to form their opinion. But you're hearing it now, because before, the conversation wasn't like this. The conversation has changed. Before, there were still people respecting Meghan and giving her the benefit of the doubt. Now you got people like, who? And they're not upset that she's not there. All this is, when they do the PR team, all this is going to be taken into account. But what? Here's what did it for me today. The woman from Montecito. That's what I'm going to name this. The woman from Montecito. She went over to the UK to celebrate King Charles from Montecito. Meghan's neighbor. And she wanted Harry and her to know that we don't like you. And we don't like you because you disrespected the Queen. And that you are a manipulator. I'm going to help him. I'm going to help her finish it. And did some really nasty things. But you don't see it because you're too busy trying to get on the balcony, get your kids apart in the play, thinking that this is a game. And then all of a sudden, Meghan's not going and Harry's going. I don't think Harry is... Okay, whatever. Maybe he's playing a game with her. I don't know. But what? Harry doesn't care where he sits. Harry's just going to be there for his dad and he's going to leave. He's going to go back to that. Some of you say you feel sorry for him. I do too. I feel sorry for the kids too. I really do. And this is why. Because you see no change. This girl introduced herself 3 times to us this week. And then yesterday, Obi Scobie wanted us to know that she has changed her mind again about why she's not coming. And she's not coming because she did not want to take the spotlight off of King Charles because, she didn't want to be blamed for that. That's what she was trying to say. Still not taking responsibility for her crap. But she's going to be changed. Ooh, let's see. Just keep to the same story. Just leave the first story that you had. You're going to stay home and keep the baby and give him a royal party. Okay? It's okay. Listen, it's okay because your Teresa and them thought it was a good reason. Dunlap. You know what? It's just, with her, I don't get it. I don't get it. I saw Armani the other day. She looks so beautiful. She shouldn't let them get her riled up like that. No, she doesn't even have to fight that hard. I gotta go back and watch that one because she was saying about restitutions for, what happened back in the day. And Piers Morgan says, why are we still paying money as if I did it personally? You can't argue with him with that. There's other ways to give and help, and that is allowing us to bring awareness to it. How do we fix it? Is it still broke? Fixing what's broke now. Like I go on, let's stop. I missed her. It was really great seeing her. Listen, guys, don't forget to tell me what you're doing. One of you said from Florida that you're setting the clock to 5:35. So I'm assuming you're on, I'm on Central. So you're an hour ahead. Not Eastern. Yes, you are. I think. Sorry if I don't know, but hello from Florida. Listen, thank you guys so much for your time. I can go on and on. I thank you so much. You let me know what you think about this impromptu video. I really didn't have any notes. I just kind of was rattling and chatting with you guys. Let me make sure I didn't have nothing else I needed to chat about that, because I'll write a book. And I'm like, what? The controversy that is surrounding Meghan is so much, and it's kind of hard to go through everything and because it's just so much. But at the end of the day, you have a family. Her father, her sister, and her brother were on there, I believe, for their father. I really do. I don't believe that they were anything other than trying to support their dad because he's ill. He's had 2 strokes. So that was like, okay, Meghan, the ball's in your court. But don't you always hear Meghan and Harry say the ball is in the royal family's court? The ball is in, it's in their hands now. Whose hands is it in now, Meghan, when it comes to your father and that? Just tell him no. He ain't dead. So stop treating him like he is and just say, you know what? For the last time, no. Or does she even need to say it again? Because she did say he was dead. She did. And she hasn't looked back since. It's been, according to Thomas Sparkle, 4 years. Then she's got a husband. This father is being crowned king. King of England. Ooh. I know my mama gonna be watching. Did you see it? Yes. I've never seen one before. Would have loved to have gone. She misses it. Ooh. I don't think her presence was needed or was wanted, and it was probably good that she didn't because she was up to her shenanigans, trying to be on the balcony and stuff. But this is how how she respects her husband. She doesn't even respect Harry. Because if she did, then she wouldn't treat him like this. Send him off on his own without sending Archie or I'm going to be she's almost like the little wicked mother that wouldn't. If you don't go over there now to allow the king to see the kids, are you going to sneak them over there in a week? Well, I don't see it changing because her father hasn't seen his. And I don't know, Meghan has her own ideas and plans. But can you see how Harry is being pushed? Boop, boop, boop. My brand, me, move. She only needed Harry just to get her notary. But she was moving so fast and they needed some money, obviously, and decided, let's call the family racist. But they didn't get any money from that. Harry's wife. That's what she's going to be known as. Not the Duchess of Sussex. Harry's wife. Listen, have a wonderful, wonderful coronation. I hope I didn't bring you guys down with my story and our father, but reality is reality. And just checking. This is our girl, Meghan. Will she get it from the locals and understand that this is real? That people really think this about you and it's not some girl on the internet channel chatting away? but it's actually something to it that Harry's life has been turned flip-diddy-doo upside down. His popularity, his family, his country. He has nothing. He's going home alone. I wouldn't send my baby home alone. Are you kidding me? Mm-mm. Nope. See, he wouldn't have went. We either go together or we don't go at all. Period. And so he told her he was going. But she's not going. I don't know. I don't know if that is that love? Cause that fake date, she did that arm move and she put her hands up. I know it. Don't. Nope. None of this anymore. And she got the locals are saying that I'm gonna say it one more time. She took Harry from them. She took Harry from us. She did, because she said that she was going to marry into the family. She said that she was going to commit and be this wife and change the world with Harry over there. No. I said, oh my God, she didn't even give it 5 years. One of you said, was it 18 months? She should be ashamed of herself. But to conjure up racism that she wasn't even indirectly being influenced by, she wasn't even pregnant. They wasn't even married. Her and Harry wasn't even married when they had that conversation with him about Archie. It wasn't no Archie. It wasn't, no. That's how I know she got it from her Rolodex. Because no one in the family did anything to discriminate against her directly. No one came in her room. They didn't give her the smaller room because she was the black woman. Let's just put it that way. They didn't put her on the left side of the table because she's a black woman. No. Not one story did she say that she was in a situation that they made, that there was racism. No one called her directly the N-word from the royal family. No one said anything to her to make her feel like she was being discriminated against. She didn't say it in any of her stories. It was, she took Harry's story, twisted it. And let me tell you what she got out of it. She got that they weren't going to get the titles for the babies because of the color of the skin. Insecurity. That was a lie. I forgot my point. But yes, the headlines are telling me a lot about, I don't like this lighting in this room, but the people are talking and those that are coming from Montecito and telling her that we don't like you from your own state, your own country. Your own country, Meghan. God, I would be in a nut house. I keep saying that. That's not a good word. I would just be somewhere taking medication, trying to figure it out and saying, what? Quickly. Not this Obi Scobie speech. Listen, you guys, I took a long nap today. I've been talking to you for 40 minutes. That's why we need to be live. So, sorry. I took a long, long nap. And so I'm going to put a little bit to bed and then I'll be back. I'm going to watch it. It's going to be so awesome. I am so happy for all of you from the UK all over. I am waiting for you guys to tell me what you're doing, and I love it. Some of you said that you're gonna, one of you said you're gonna kick hubby out. It's just gonna be you, and you're gonna get some tea, and so cute. And then someone said they were gonna set their clock and stuff. So let me know what you're gonna do. I'm probably gonna be up because I'm a little probably wired and just so excited. And I did take a long nap with my daughter earlier. So, yes, I'm going to be, because I want to see it live. It's nothing like watching it live, right? Bye, guys. Kisses.